Hey guys, so today you and I are going to talk about how to tell a senior developer that their solution is bad. So let's get into it. So the question in question was pretty much that. Frederick, how do I tell a senior developer that their solution is bad? And the short answer is, as nicely as you can, my friend. That's usually the way to go. Let me explain. So this question kind of indicates that there would be a problem somehow to tell a senior developer that their solution is bad, and most likely this, if you decide to refer to them as a senior developer, I'm guessing here that you are a junior or a mid-level or something like that. You're someone who doesn't associate with the term senior, maybe, just guessing here. So if you're going to tell a senior developer that their solution is bad, then you would hopefully approach this in literally the same way you would approach any other developer who you need to tell that, oh, we should probably do this in a different way. And that is by informing yourself, trying to do your absolute utmost now to clarify in your mind what you want to say and why this is a problem, and then approach them very calmly and say, I think that maybe we could do this in a different way. Just suggest that there might be an alternative solution, and then start saying that, well, I see a few problems with this, and my concerns are that this and this and this is going on, and I think that if we do it this way, it's actually going to be better. You simply approach it in a very disarming, relaxed way, and you say that I have some concerns about what's going on here, and my worries are that this and this and this will happen if we do it this way. Now, if the person on the other side is a normal, semi-normal human being at the very least, they will not feel attacked by the fact, well, there are some who are really sensitive about these sorts of things, but these people have deeply rooted issues that's much more complicated than what we can go through in this video. But for the vast majority of people, well, they're not going to feel attacked over the fact that you say that I just wanted to talk through with you a few things that I thought about when I was reading your code. Can you explain these things to me? And then, as I was saying, you just approach the problem as if you are concerned about some stuff, and then you allow the senior developer to explain their motivation, and hopefully you might actually gain some insights on this, because if the solution really truly is bad, hopefully you will both understand that that is the case by just talking it through. And if the other thing can also happen, and that is that you misunderstood or you didn't think about a specific case or something like that. And now, by simply doing this magical thing called communication, you have invited the opportunity for both you and the senior to realize together that this might actually be a good solution, or maybe it's a partly good solution, and then you understand that, oh, if you just tweak this thing here, it becomes a great solution. And that's one of those things that you've heard me say a few times, that soft skills matter. And to managers, this is the reason why it matters. Because if you can have an open, disarmed, like no prestige, relaxed conversation with a coworker, that's going to beat the alternative every single day of the week. You're always going to get better results by being able to communicate with people effectively. So you do the same thing here. You simply approach the problem from the perspective that you want to understand what's going on, and then you talk it through, and then you present your ideas on how to improve this, and then you talk about that as well. It doesn't have to be harder than that. Because trust me guys, just because someone's a senior developer, that doesn't mean that they're a douchebag. Some people are, but that's not a trademark of being a senior developer. What's more likely to happen is that they will approach you in the exact same way, if they're a decent human being, as any developer would. And most developers are going to be very excited, or be at the very least open to the idea of explaining why they're thinking in a certain way. And that's very normal. It's part of pretty much everyday life for a software developer, to motivate why you make certain decisions over other decisions. And the people who don't have to do this and or have a very opinionated way of working, or very aggressive or self-conscious and defensive, they usually don't last all that long in an IT company. But if you are dealing with such an individual, then there's really not much more you can do than to do pretty much the same thing. It's just that you have to be open to the idea that they're going to shoot you down or get really defensive and aggressive over the fact that you question them. And if that happens, you only have two options, and that is, are you in a power position or are you not in a power position? If you're in a power position, you can force them, or you can lobby with other developers, or you can try to rally supporters to your side and get them to change the implementation by force. Or you have no way of doing that, and then you have to let the whole matter slide because you have no way of forcing them to do the thing that they want. So what I want you to take away from this is that the way to tell a senior developer that their code is bad is by just never start a conversation by saying, oh, your code is shit or your code is garbage. Start from the perspective that you want to understand. Start there. Always start there. Go in a very non-prestigious way and just say, I've read through your code and I would like you to clarify some stuff for me if that's okay. I just want to make sure that I understood the problem correctly, because I think that there might be a better way. There might be a better way to do this, or this might cause some problems. I'm not sure. So could you walk it through with me? Most people will not feel threatened by that. They won't feel attacked, and they will be open to having a conversation about it. And then you both make your cases in the discussion. And hopefully, through that communication, you're going to realize that, oh, this is actually a really good solution, or this is a partly good solution, but we could improve it, or, well, you know what, you are right. This wasn't a good solution, but we can make it a good solution by going with the thing that you were suggesting. That's the way to solve this problem. And if that's unfeasible, if you have someone who's not open to changing their code, you're in the predicament that most people are in, and that's why we start wars. You want someone to do something and they're not going to do it. You can either fight them over it, or you just have to let them do whatever the hell they want until you are in a position where you can fight them on it. That's unfortunately a problem that I can't solve for you. Have a great day.